Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are going to look at how to calculate squares very quickly. In fact, via mental calculation, how can we calculate squares? Now, there are various methods that are going around in the internet and the coaching circles where generally if you need to find out 83 whole square, they use an extension of 80 plus 3 whole square. So they will say that write the units place as 9, 64, 80 square is 64 and 8 into 3 is 24, 24's double is 48 and something so on and on. However, as you can see, lot many cross multiplication is there. You need to cross multiply by 2. It becomes quite tedious, and during the pressure situation of an exam, it is not necessarily whether the student will be comfortable with this or not. During my stint as a mentor, I have found that addition is much more simpler than multiplication. So, for finding out squares, what we are going to do is we are going to look at an alternative way how to calculate squares mentally. Now let's see what is multiplication. When I say 6 into 6, what does this mean? 6 into 6 is nothing but 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That is 6 when added 6 times give you 6 into 6, that is 36. Similarly, 4 into 3 is nothing but 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4 into 3 is also equal to 3 into 4. That is nothing but 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. These both are always going to give you the same answer. So we are going to use this method and see how squares can be calculated quite easily. Now before calculating squares, one must, for the sake of ease, it is quite imperative that you remember the squares up to 25. It is very basic necessity and you need to remember, you need to mug it up that what are the squares up to 25. Now let's talk about 81 square. Now 81 square is quite simple, but let's look at the method that we are going to study. Now 81 square is nothing but 81 into 81. That means 81 is added 81 times. We'll start from 80 square. What is 80 square? Now 80 square is quite simple. 8 square is 64 and you need to add 2 zeros behind it. So 80 square becomes 6400. Now 80 square is nothing but 80 added 80 times. That gives you 6400. Now when you add 80 81 times, that is 80 into 81, you get as 6400 plus 80, because here 80 was added 80 times, here 80 is added 81 times. Now 80 into 81 will give the same result as 81 into 80. Now if you look at it, here we can say that 81 is being added 80 times. So this will again give you the same result. But we need to find out 81 that is added 81 times. So 81 what added 81 times will give you 6400 plus 80 plus 81. Now this is 161. 6400 plus 161 is 6561. So you get the answer. Now let's talk about 91 square. 91 square, as you can see from the model that we have here, what we can say is 91 square is nothing but 8100, that is 90 square, plus 90 plus 91. 90 plus 91 is 181. When you add 181 to 8100, you get 8281. So calculating squares by using what multiplication actually is, multiplication is nothing but addition. So we are going to use this. Now what we have seen here is a very detailed method how we come to this answer. Why we are adding 80 and 81. But in a real exam, it is just for your understanding. You need to understand this and you just need to apply. So similarly, let's take one more example. Let's say 121 square. 120 square is 14400. Now we need to add 120 plus 121. 120 plus 121 gives you 241. When you add 241, you get 14641. Now, as you can see that it is quite easy to calculate squares that are very near to about to close to tens, like 71, 61, 51, 131, 120, 101. What if it is not very close to 10? So we are going to look at how to calculate squares for those numbers. I have written down some squares on the left hand side corner of my board. As you can see, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4 and so on. Now let's see what's the difference between these squares, consecutive squares. The difference between 1 and 4 is 3, between 4 and 9 is 5, between 9 and 16 is 7, between 16 and 25 is 9, 25 and 36 is 11, 36 and 49 is 13, 49 and 64 is 15, 64 and 81 is 17, similarly 81 and 100 is 19. As you can see, they are a series of odd numbers. So the difference between 10 square and 11 square should be 21. So basically when we add 21 to 100, we get 121, that is nothing but 11 square. So we are going to use this property of the numbers and see how we can calculate 82 square. Now as you can remember, 80 square was 6400. To get 81 square, we need to add 80 plus 81, that is 161. Now if we need to get 82 square, so what is 81 square? 81 square is nothing but 80 square plus 161. 82 square is going to be 81 square plus 163. So finding 80 square is easy. Add 161 to 80 square, you get 81 square. Add 161 plus 163 to get 82 square. Now adding 161 plus 163 is also easy. 160 plus 160 is 320. 1 plus 3 is 4. That you need to add 324. So basically you get 6724 as the answer. Now let's look at another example. Let's say I need to calculate 73 whole square. 70 square is 4900. So we need to add, for getting a 71 square, we need to add 70 plus 71, that is 141. So for 72 square, we need to add 143 again, and for 73 square, we need to add 145 again. So 141 plus 143 plus 145 needs to be added. 140 into 3 is 420. 1, 3 and 5 becomes 9. So basically we are going to add 429 to 4900. So we get 5329 as an answer. As we have seen that we can calculate squares that is very close to tens. But let's say we need to calculate 77 square. Now 77 square is very far from 70 square. So instead, in order to get 77 square from 70 square, we need to add 70 plus 71, that is 141, then 143, then 145, then 149, 149. So this gives 71 square, 72 square, 73 square, 74 square, 75 square, 76 square and 77 square. So this is too much of calculation that cannot be done during the exams. So what we do, we come to a mid step. How to calculate squares with numbers that are ending with 5. Now it is a very simple method. Let's say we need to calculate squares for 75, number that is ending with 5. So what you need to do is 5 square is 25, write 25. Now 7 is the 10th digit. Okay, 7 into 8 is 56. That is 7 into 7 plus 1. 65 square is nothing but last two digits are going to be 25. 6 into 7 is going to be 42. If you need to calculate 125 square, so again last two digits will be 25. Now many people will be facing difficulty. You don't know what is 12 into 13. You need to use pen and paper. But again, as I have said, that you need to mug up the squares up till 25. So everyone is comfortable with what is a 12 square. 12 square is nothing but 144. If we again look at the logic, 12 square is nothing but 12 plus 12 plus 12 up to 12 times. So here, if we are going to do 12 into 13, that means we are going to add 12 13 times. So 12 added 12 times gives you 144. Add one more 12, that gives you 144 plus 12, that is 156. Similarly, 145 square. Last two digits will be 25. 14 into 14 is 196. Add one more 14 to it. You get 210. So 14 into 15 is going to be 210. So now things become quite easy. You don't need to calculate from 70 square to up to 77 square. You need 75 square. 75 square is nothing but 25. 8 into 7 is 56. Now for 76 square is nothing but 75 square plus 75 plus 76. Now 75 plus 76 is 151. So basically 76 square is nothing but 75 square plus 151. 77 square is going to be 75 square plus 151 plus 153. That is nothing but 304. So 75 square was easy, 5625. We need to add 304 to it. So you get 2959. So 5929 is going to be the answer for 77 square. Now let's calculate one more square that is not very close to 10. Let's take an example of 66 square. 66 square. 65 square is 25 and 6 into 7 is 42. 4225. Now to this we need to add 65 plus 66. 65 plus 65 is going to be 130, and when we add 66 to it, it is going to be 131. So you need to add 131 to this, add 131 to this, you get 4356. So 66 square is nothing but 4356. Similarly, as we have seen, the difference between consecutive squares of numbers is an increasing order of odd numbers. So basically 80 square is nothing but 6400. 81 square is going to be 6400 plus 80 plus 81, that is 161. So the difference between these two is 161. Now if we need to calculate 79 square, difference between these two is going to be 159. So when 159 is added to something, it gives you 6400, and that something is nothing but 79 square. So what you can do is you can subtract 159 from 6400. Now subtracting 159 can be tedious for certain people. So what we are going to do is subtracting 100 will give you 6300. Now to subtract 59, now 59, the complement of 100 for 59 is 41. So what you can do is, instead of subtracting 59, subtract 100, add 41. So basically you are going to get 6241. I'll come again to it. Instead of subtracting 159, what you can do is subtract 200 and add 41. Because when you add 41 to 59, it becomes 200. So if you can look upon it this way, it becomes quite easy. So let's see how you can calculate 108 square. Now 108 square can be calculated. 100 square is there. It is 10000. So you need to add 100 plus 101, that is 201, plus 203 plus 205. That becomes quite tedious. So no use of using this. What other method can you use? You can use 105 square as a base. So when you use 105 square is nothing but 25. 10 into 11 is 110. So this gives you 105 square. So 105 plus 106, that is 211. So you need to add 211 to get 106 square. You need to add 213 to get 107 square, and you need to add 215 to get 108 square. Now 211 plus 213 plus 215, it is nothing but 210, 210, 210 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5. 210 into 3 is 630. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. So basically you need to add 639 to it. So you get 46611. So 108 square is nothing but 11664. Okay, but there is one more way how to look at it. What we can use is, we can use the base as 110. Now if you remember, 110 square is nothing but 12100. To get 111 square, we need to add 111 plus 110 plus 111. That is nothing but 221. So when you add 221 to 210 square, you are going to get 111 square. So if you need to get 109 square, what you need to do is, out of 110 square, you need to subtract 290. And if you want to get 108 square, so you need to again subtract 217. So this is nothing but 110 square minus 219 minus 217. Now if you are not very comfortable with subtraction, you can go with this method. But if you are comfortable with subtraction, you can go with this method. Instead of 3 numbers, you are going to get only 2 numbers. So subtracting 110 square is 12100. That's quite easy. 219 and 217 can be perceived as nothing but 220 plus 1 and 220 plus 3. 220 plus 1 and 220 plus 3. So 220 plus 220 is 440. So 110 square, 10 square is 12100. We can subtract 440 and then add 4 to it, and the same way you can get 108 square to it. So again, when you see, the answer is going to be the same. So this way, what you can do is you can calculate squares mentally up till 250 at least. If you are comfortable, you can go beyond that. But remember, whatever tricks, whatever methods we study, it is all totally dependent on how much you practice. Thank you.